Alright, let's make the actual video. Instead of whatever we're doing. Let's like give like a reaction to OK Human and Van Weezer instead of just Van Weezer. Actually, it was like the Black Album release party in like March 2019 when Rivers Cuomo said that they have 2 albums, OK Human and Van Weezer, that are like pretty much finished. That might be out later that year. And then that definitely didn't happen. And then towards the end of the year, I think it was August, Van Weezer was announced to be May 15th of 2020, which also didn't happen. And then they both just kind of came out this year. So yeah, I've been waiting for like 2 years. I guess let's just talk about the different songs. All My Favorite Songs is the best one on this album.
In everybody's opinion.
Probably. Well, yeah, it has like 8 million plays on Spotify, and all the rest have like 1 million. Well, that has 2 and that has 3, but you know.
Yeah.
There were really only 4 songs on this album that stood out to me, and it's like 12 tracks. There's even this one called Everything Happens for a Reason that's just like nothing at all. Like maybe it wouldn't bother me if it was just on the beginning of Here Comes the Rain, because it like pretty much is just the intro to that song. The weird thing, like everything on this album has 1 million views, but that song has 1,000. I can definitely see why.
1,000.
Yeah. It just has 1,263 plays. The next one I actually liked was called Grapes of Wrath. Oh yeah, and this album is all acoustic, and it was recorded analog and not like digital. So that's kind of weird and unique for Weezer. Their first 2 albums were recorded analog, but there wasn't a whole lot of digital recording yet then, so it wasn't like a big surprise. Plus, those had a lot of electric anyway. Song Numbers is just kind of funny. Like it sounds like Sweeney Todd or something. You know this?
Just figured this song out recently.
Oh yeah.
Like today.
Yeah, before the video.
Started.
When I was clicking around. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot that. That was like 8 seconds ago.
Well, it would have had to be... Doesn't say... Oh wait.
3 minutes and 3.5
30
minutes
seconds
ago. And then the 4th one is called Dead Roses. And it's just a super creepy one. Like, if it was played on distorted guitar and stuff, it could just be a Pinkerton song. It's so weird, just voices, you know, with not a whole lot of electric stuff around it. So yeah, I just like 4 songs on that album. But it was a really good idea for an album. And then Van Weezer. I listened to that for the first time today, so like usually when I listen to an album like 3 times, my opinion changes a little, but I don't think it will that much. So I figured I should just talk about the album already. The first track is Hero, which Hero's a good song. It definitely goes back to like, it's like somewhere between the Green Album and Blue Album. I think All the Good Ones is a pretty big miss. I could go without listening to that one, really.
That one's like,
It has this little part in it somewhere that sounds like rap or something. Where is it?
I think it's right before that part.
Oh, it was? It's just awful, man. That's awful.
I think the breathing part.
Yeah, I don't like hearing breathing in it either. Then the next song...
Beautiful masterpiece.
Next song is The End of the Game, track 3. Which is really cool. This is the only song on the whole album that I think sounds anything like Van Halen, and it's just like the tapping on the guitar strings. The video just cut off because I ran out of storage space. But we can continue this. So I was just saying how some of this reminded me of Van Halen, actually. This is the only thing on the album that I really thought was similar to Van Halen, though. Like, it's weird. The name of the album is Van Weezer, so I thought they were gonna just be totally overdoing it, but they didn't do that. There's just like a little bit of Van Halen in this song, and then I don't know. This one, track 4, I Need Some of That. It reminds me of the Cars. It's like a mix of the Cars and the Weezer album Everything Will Be Alright in the End, like the way that those sounded. Rick Ocasek actually sung one of the verses in this song, but they weren't able to get the permissions to use that. I don't really know why. Probably would have been better. I like the way he sings. You know this song.
Yeah.
Beginning of the End. When I listen to the album version of Beginning of the End is not as similar to the what's it called? Oh yeah, the Wild Stallions edit for the Bill and Ted movie, which I like that single a lot, but I don't really like the album version very much. Like, there's different parts that just aren't very good, and the single doesn't have any of that. The single's completely solid. Oh, the song Blue Dream.
Yeah.
It's a complete rip-off, man. Come on, why'd they do this? It's embarrassing. This doesn't even... And once they get into something that's a little original in this song, it's just not good.
I don't know why it bothers me that it's one more hit instead of just the word one. I don't know why that bothers me.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Oh, the original of this, it was a demo for Everything Will Be Alright in the End called The Ballad of the Briny, and it was actually pretty good. It didn't have an Aussie ripoff in it or anything like that. It was just kind of this part, but it sounded better than this. Track 7. One More Hit. One More Hit is pretty much the same. Like, it just sounds like... It doesn't sound very good.
I feel like if
Sounds like
Blue Dream.
It's less of a ripoff than Blue Dream, but it's the same, just like, what is this? Why are they doing that? It's like 70s rock, like stuff that would be grouped with Van Halen, but it's not really the same. It's just not good stuff. The next one is Sheila Can Do It. This song was originally by Homie, and this is way better than the Homie version. But I don't like it that much. It's kind of good. It's probably
It's
like...
not as good as those three, as Your Girl,
Yeah.
End of the Game, and I Need Some of That.
And Beginning of the End. It's probably my 5th favorite, though. Or no, it's probably my sixth favorite, but I just don't like it all that much compared to the other ones.
I guess there were only 3 that I really disliked, though. On the album.
Yeah. Which ones did I dislike? I only disliked 3. Track 9, She Needs Me, was just kind of... It wasn't really a bad song, but I just didn't really like it.
She Needs Me When We're Hit.
She Hands Me a Jar of Jif.
Like, and then Precious, Metal Girl, and Feel I Can Do It I didn't care for. And then the other 4 I liked.
This one,
The other 5 or whatever.
the closing track, Precious Metal Girl. I like how they did it though, like it's like an acoustic album closer, like on Pinkerton there's Butterfly and on the White Album there was Endless Bummer. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of keeping the tradition alive. Who else is going to do it?
Wait, when was this?
Hey, BH and
Put out?
BH. Today.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense than it. That a lot of them are only 1,000 views.
Oh,
listens,
yeah.
But that's still low.
The third most listened to Weezer song on Spotify is Buddy Holly, and the fourth most listened to is Beverly Hills, and their initials are both BH.
Conspiracy?
Conspiracy? I think so.
I